All right, welcome everybody. I'm here today doing a What's Your Why? I have my buddy Steve Hensley. I've known him for, since '05, so almost 20 years. I didn't realize that shit.
Yeah.
I just thought about it right now. But it's gonna be a good episode because this old man is, he's from Oklahoma, so there might be a little banter.
Boom.
He already starts with the gay shit. But it's all right. I'm over here in Salt Lake City for work, and I figured I would see if he wanted to do a podcast and just have a little fun with it. Because if he's definitely seen some of the podcasts, and he knows that it can be pretty intense but pretty fun at the same time. And first and foremost, let's cheers. I have a pale ale, and he's drinking Paloma.
Cheers.
Cheers. And I got some bourbon too. Hoo hoo hoo. But, I've been doing these for a while. This is episode 31, and I'm really enjoying it because I get to hear stories and I get to see, your perspective and your point of view. And I like it a lot because I have an audience. His wife is back there, so I'm gonna look up and see her fucking face. Like she's laughing at me right now.
I'm used to it.
She probably laughs at him all the time. I mean,
Only when I'm nude.
He was almost nude a little while ago too. So first and foremost, like I said, I've known him. He retired from the military after how many years? 25? 26 years. And I've known him for almost 20 years. I was stationed at DM with him. He was kind of a supervisor, but not really. Before we get started on everything, funny thing is when I left Davis Monthan, I got a going away plaque. Do you remember that plaque?
Mm-hmm. I remember it.
A nice A10 barrel that had a wonderful, great state of Texas sticker and everything. And this asshole put a whole bunch of OU stickers all inside that thing, underneath it. And I'm like, this motherfucker, man. And I didn't even know. Like, I was all excited and giddy because I got this wonderful Texas thing. And then he was like, look under it. God, I almost threw it. No, I wasn't going to throw it, but.
I didn't paint it. Mr. Sheffield painted it, so if you're watching out there.
Yes. It's to this day, I have it in my little war room. And one of these days, I'll just pull out pieces and talk about the pieces and stuff because everything has a story. Mm-hmm. But so let's get started. Give me a little introduction about yourself. Where are you from? Like, your career and.
Well, so I grew up in Oklahoma, as you can great see. I currently reside in Salt Lake City, which is just the stop and pass. As soon as I retire, I'm going to try to make it back to Tucson, Arizona. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's where we've been looking at houses, and anyway, she keeps spending my money, so that's not right. But I spent 26 years in the military, like Pedro said, and we are allowed to call each other by first name, right? I'm Steve. He's Pedro, unless we're using code names, and then I'm Nighthawk.
Even more gay.
But no, and now I got a great contracting job when I first retired, which brought me back to Utah, and then and my wife and family, and then now I work on base at Hill, and I'm just a government worker, and I really do enjoy it. It's great. It's fun.
Just a government worker. Like, he likes it. He's not going to get away from it. He likes it.
Yeah, I'm Brooks. I'm institutionalized, just
like
Shawshank Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I don't go to a base, I don't know where to go. So you might find a lonely old man just roaming in the streets looking for an Air Force base.
And here I am, corporate America. Like, I'm ready to venture out and do things, and he's still stuck in a damn military installation. He's got to follow the road and do all the bullshit. But, you said 26 years. So when did you join?
I joined in November of 1990.
God damn, I think I was like 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I was 11. I was almost in my teens. So 90. Mm-hmm. So why did you join? Because everybody, if you've watched this, you've heard like why people join. Some people join because they just wanted to get out of it. But what made you join? Why did you join?
Well, I mean, that's a great question, and I think the reason that I joined is there's several reasons, and I think the number one reason is that I think being an American and being a proud American, you have to serve. You have to do something for your country. Whether it's the 2 year when I went in '90, and I don't know how it is now, but when I went in '90, it was 2 years in the Army, 4 years in the Navy, 4 years in the Air Force, and 4 years in the Marines. Well, I mean, I did take my ASVAB for the Army, believe it or not. And for everybody watching that's Army, I could have been anything I wanted to be. And then when I went to the Air Force recruiter, he kind of looked at me like I was stupid.
Yeah. You scored a 30 in the ASVAB.
Hey, but we didn't have the same job in the Air Force. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He's smarter than me, but we had the same job.
Oh my God, he got a fucking 30. I mean, I got a little higher, but it was not much. I mean, whatever. It didn't matter.
But yeah, I just thought that, do something, either, serve. If you don't want to serve the military's not your thing, or, military is hard to get into, and I understand that. But you can also go and volunteer, go build some HUD homes. There's a lot of volunteer stuff. Go work in the local food shelters. Just help people out. Just do something for your country that you wouldn't normally do. And, I met some great people in the Air Force. That kept me going. Yeah, questionable. Yeah, and that kept me going. And, I had some heartbreaks. I had some heart wins, and it's made me who I was. It's kind of made me who I am today, and I'm not afraid to take those chances now. There's not a chance that I'm willing to. There's really not a chance I'm afraid to make anymore, other than cheating on my wife because I sleep beside her. Super glue's real, people. Super glue is real.
Oh my God. He said it. I had nothing to do with this. But so you did it because you wanted to join and serve your country, but you could have just done your 4 years. I mean, you going back to Oklahoma, there's probably nothing there. What is there? Red dirt and shit. Like, I mean,
there's a lot there, and I thought about that several times, and even as I get older, I think about that today, and I wonder what would have happened if I'd only done that 4-year stint. And I just wasn't done. There was still more of my life that I wanted to see and wanted to do. And the best thing about it, and the worst thing about it, is I got stationed in Altus Air Force Base, Oklahoma.
Oh God! Wait, that was your first duty station, huh?
That was my first duty station, and I was born 2 hours and raised, not born, but raised, born and raised, I guess you'd say, 2 hours away. My driveway and my base parking lot was probably like an hour and 56 minutes away from each other. So maybe that's why I stayed in another re-enlisted for
just to try something else.
Yeah, try something else.
If anybody knows, Vance is a shithole. And what they have, C5s?
No, it was not Vance. It was
not Vance. Altus. Altus is a shithole.
C5s,
yes.
Well, it's the armpit, and I am wearing an Oklahoma hat. And
it's like right there.
Yeah, and it is Boomer Sooner life. But however, I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. Altus is the armpit of the Air Force. You're ever been stationed at Altus Air Force Base, you feel what I feel. But the asshole of the Air Force is Cannon Air Force.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Because it is right next to a slaughterhouse, so all you smell is...
Really?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Did you... Oh, you were... No, you weren't stationed there.
I was never stationed at Cannon, but yeah.
So again, why did you stay that extra time? Like, what made you just say, fuck it, I'm going to make a career out of this? Because you could have done the 4 years and out.
Yeah, Well, I was 4 years and out, but I got married, and... I did what I could to sustain and to, make sure she was happy. And
happy wife, happy life?
Yeah, you're never lonely with TRICARE only.
Oh shit! Maybe that's the key. Maybe I need to offer TRICARE to everybody. Fuck, man. Shit. That's why his ugly ass stayed married.
That's right. No one's going to marry this other than certain people. and half of those, not
still questionable. She's over there laughing. She is laughing right now. Her face is red. Like I'm looking at it right now. Oh my God.
Like, I
Okay.
know what I am. I see myself every morning. Anybody need a Tic Tac? Call me.
I think he scares himself every morning. Like, oh, what the fuck, man? Put on some clothes.
But no, I think to answer your question is, I joined because I wanted to serve. I joined because I wanted to serve, and I just wasn't done serving. I was trying to become a police officer. At the time, I was going to school to become a police officer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I actually finished that degree. But, I wasn't quite done with that, but I wasn't done serving either, and I wasn't quite there yet. So I re-enlisted for another 4, and, life happens. You get married, and you enjoy that camaraderie, that brotherhood, that you just can't live without. Man, as when you first retire and separate, that's the hardest thing. Is you don't have that anymore. And it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I'm still trying to live my best 26-year-old life right now. And I'm 52. But
Yeah, but the beauty is, while you're still on base, so you still have some of that camaraderie. I don't. No, it's still every.
Once you become a civilian on base, you don't, unless you're in the hangar or working.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
The cube worlds and the white collar world, you don't have that. It's gone.
Yeah, I see that. Because whenever I left active duty, and I did a 2-year hiatus from any kind of work, and then I went in and worked at the boneyard. A lot of those guys are still degenerates as well, so I was able to kind of still, have my fun with that. But it's that camaraderie is definitely. I've talked about it in the podcast. When you retire or you do a significant amount of time in the military and then you get out, you feel like you lost your identity, and it's absolutely true. So yeah, I feel you.
Yep.
And you retired what, 6, 7, 8 years ago?
16, pardon me, 16, yeah.
So 8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years. 8
God
years.
damn, already that fast?
Yeah.
Shit.
And I'm still kicking. You guys are planning on retiring and thinking about it. You got like 2 years, and you got to make good choices, health choices.
Yeah, I tell these guys all the time. I tell my friends all the time that are still in, like, retire it right at 20. Get the fuck out. Go do something else. Go see something else. Go make that fucking money. Because you did 26 years, so you got a really great pension. But when you do more than 20, you kind of take away from your own self,
Yeah, you do. You do.
But, yeah. What did you enjoy about your time? Because there's a lot of, you have your good and your bad. You have your good bosses, your bad bosses, but you have your good times and your bad times. I mean, probably some of the bad times were deployments and stuff, but actually they were really good times for me.
They were the deployments. The war is at work, right? The deployments were awesome. The camaraderie, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. When you deploy, you become such a close unit. And, no phone calls at 2 o'clock in the morning looking for lost tools. No phone calls at, hey, Airman Snuffy, decided to try to stop a toilet bowl with his face. None of those phone calls.
Oh,
right?
shit.
You just become so close as a unit. And, to answer that question, I think it's meeting people like you. Look, we're still friends today. 20 years.
20 years. And we're rivals. Like, can't spell cocksucker without OU.
Well, there's a lot of things I can say about Texas.
No, you can't do that anymore. Didn't they try to ban that? Like,
Yeah, I'll take the 15-yard penalty. I just hope in the SEC, Oklahoma and Texas get to play in each other's fields so Oklahoma can plant some flags.
no, we still need to keep it neutral because there will be some deaths. You know that. Biggest rivalry in college football. They say it's Alabama, Auburn, and all
You
that.
want to know how I met this motherfucker? You want to know honestly? He had like, now I wear an Apple Watch, right? Because I don't make the kind of money that we used to or we used to think we made. But we had credit cards and we had checks, and that's how we had money. But anyways, this motherfucker bought like this super nice Texas watch. And he'd come in every day boasting about that motherfucking watch. You don't have one of these? And showing it, put it in my right here. Well, I don't even know if that fucking watch even exists. To this day,
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
I don't even know if the motherfucker worked. Because all I can tell you is every time Oklahoma and Texas would play, we'd drub them.
No, that is not fucking true. We can go back.
Not we. Oklahoma would drub Texas.
That's not fucking true. That's not true. I don't even know why.
How many coaches did you go through Bob Stoops this year? That's all I'm saying.
Cheating motherfuckers, man. How many fucking players did you guys pay? Anyway, we're not fucking going down that rabbit hole. This motherfucker. God damn it. I forgot about that watch, too.
Yeah,
You know?
I have it. You wear that watch and shove it in my face every day.
You know what? When I finally finish and my daughter's out of school, I'm going to go to Texas. I'm going to go to Austin. I'm going to go to UT. And I'm going to get my PhD through there. Just so I can get that Texas ring and fucking message you and be like, look at this motherfucker. That is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be like, doctor, bitch. Look at this. It's going to have fucking Longhorns. And then you're going to be like, God damn it.
He's going to become a fucking ultimate ring knocker where he's going to be banging that.
I am. Absolutely. I will record a message just for him. Be like, you know what that is? Texas.
I mean, UT grads are great, and you know, all you guys. Anybody graduates any college is great, but I'd put like Texas here, and like University of Phoenix, about right.
No. He's so full of shit. Ignore him. Please ignore him. Ignore the podcast.
Your degree at Steve DeBry.
Oh my God. At least we know how to read.
When you're a UT grad, we'll just say it slower so you can get it.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fair enough. I'm a U of A grad, so it's kind of samesies.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't talk. U of A beat Oklahoma in the Alamo Bowl.
Oh, they fucking did, and I was
there.
fucking. That's what he gets. But you know, you talked about the camaraderie and this type of stuff. Like, you make lifelong friends. With all that, is there anything that you wish that you could have done differently? You wanted to become a cop, so would you have done it in the Air Force? I mean, I hope you would say no, because then you would score the exact same as you did in...
No. You know, I think that the people I met helped mold me, and I have lots to thank and I can't name them all, because, you know, most of people, like Pedro said, or like you said earlier, you know, you meet good people, you meet bad people, and you take what you learn from both. You don't just take the good versus the bad. You take what you learn from both. And I think that's just in life. I've taken good and bad from everybody, you know, and tried to do what I could to mold me. And if there's one thing I could go back and do, is I'd probably be a better listener. Oh, you know, when I was a young.
He still doesn't fucking listen. Like,
listen to him. Well, we're talking UT stuff. I mean, come on, guys. You got to kind of just bounce around that stuff. But no, I'm just thinking, like, I wish I would have been a better. I wish I would have known now I wish I would have known then what I know now, and how to treat people a little bit differently. You know, that's my biggest regret. Is, you know, they throw these stripes on your arm and they say, okay, you're a leader now. No, you're not. You're not a leader. It takes
years.
Yeah, years to figure that out. But yet, you know, you're told to go manage people. And I rub some people the wrong way because of my leadership style, or maybe my lack of leadership style. And I'd like to go back and fix that. You know, now, yeah, like I said, like, I met some good people and they helped mold me and make me who I am today. And that's pretty much it.
But you can't discredit that, because even though you did that, it still made you who you were. It still made you look back and reflect and then change your leadership style later. Mm-hmm. So you can't really, I mean, yeah. Was I kind of an asshole too? Yeah, I was. Mm-hmm. But it's all part of it. I mean, we all learn. We're young. I mean, you were young, so you can't take that away. You know, do I regret some of that? I don't think I regret it. I think I would change it. Mm-hmm. Because I mentioned in my podcast before, I have one regret in the military. Everything else I would like to change. It's not a regret. I know that it helped shape me and do the things that I needed to do to get where I needed to get to. But yeah, like that's a very good point, you know, because self-reflection is sometimes key to just growing. So yeah. Now, is there anything that you regretted or didn't like? I mean, I know there's a lot of things that you probably didn't like. Leadership, particular leadership.
Yeah, I mean, you work with some toxic leaders, right? And but they're just like us, right? You get a bunch of stripes on their arm, and now they're expected to lead. And you know, the one thing the military's good at is, you know, we promote when we're not really ready to promote, and then you know they force feed you this line of crap for 6 weeks, and 6 weeks isn't long enough. It takes years to become just like we said earlier. It takes years to become good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I turned my back on some friends when I probably shouldn't have. You know, kind of there was some stuff that happened in this sheet metal shop, which you know about, and I turned my back on some close people, close friends of mine at the time. I probably shouldn't, but anyways, that's some stuff that I like to take back. And you know, the dislikes. Hey, I'm 52 and have a 13-year-old. You got to make those conscious decisions, right? You know, like I didn't want to be the dad that had to. Hey, I'm going to Korea for a year. Not that I'm judging, but I just didn't want to. I was scared to. That I had fears.
Yeah. No.
And that was one of my fears. Leaving my wife. I mean, she's all right. She was taken care of.
She died. she just gave a
Leaving
fucking
my
look.
dog was
Like,
the hardest part, really. I cried like a baby when I had to leave him. However,
I'm not laughing. She's looking over there. She's fucking. I'm not laughing. I'm not.
However, when we got to the airport, it was like, peace, deuces, I'm out.
She said it was a true story.
The war's here, people. The war's here.
I hope tomorrow he texts me saying super glue is real, bro. Super glue is real. He's gonna wake up, spread his legs, and it's gonna be a bat wing.
It's gonna be a bat wing. I can tell you that. I'm gonna pay for this, but you know what the hell.
Regrets, man. Regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. Fuck. Yeah, that whole regret thing is sometimes, you know, you reflect and like I said, you just look back and you're like, damn it, I wish I could have done that differently. Mm-hmm. There's key things that I took away that I look back and I wish I would have changed it, but now I'm like, fuck, I'm glad I did that because it made me a better person. Maybe now I have a heart. Like I feel soft at times. Mm-hmm. Don't fucking repeat that shit again, motherfuckers.
Well, it's true, right? Because you know, by the time you hit the sheets, back in our day, by the time you hit the sheets, and yes, we're different age, but not that different. When you hit the sheets,
he's
we're talking
fucking in
men.
his 50s.
Yeah, we're taught to be men.
Yeah,
and men.
That's true.
And we don't cry, and you know, only cry when Old Yeller dies. That's it. That's the only time you're allowed to cry. You know, it's tough. So you kind of go through that mantra in the Air Force because the Air Force or just any military instills that into you that, you know, you're willing to die for your country, you're willing to do this, you're willing to do that. You're not allowed to cry, you know. And I'll be honest, as a supervisor, we used to kind of like giggle at guys that came in and showed their feelings, you know, and you know, that's not cool. It's not cool, and it's not because it's 2024. It wasn't cool back then.
Yeah.
But that's just the age that you grow up in, and you know, now like you know, you have a heart now. You know, you start to show that compassion side more.
Yeah. I went to the VA on Tuesday, before I flew out to here. I'm in Salt Lake, by the way. I think I said that. But I had my annual thing, and the doctor comes in. She's like, you know, checking your lungs and everything. She checks my heart, and she's like, "You do have a heart." And I'm like, God damn it! Even the doctor doesn't even fucking know me. And she's like, "Oh, you do have a heart." Oh. God, if I only fucking had a brain. God damn it! You know what I mean? Fucking Wizard of Oz shit, man. Like, what the fuck? But yeah. Now it's kind of good. A lot of laughs. Mm-hmm. He's an asshole. But No, I always enjoyed bullshitting and laughing with him. I don't think while we were in, we had a lot of beers. Maybe functions or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a lot. I will be coming to Salt Lake a lot more, so I told him I'm kind of on the. I kind of stopped eating meat for a while, and he's gonna make steaks.
Yeah, I got steaks behind us, by the way.
He fucking does. Look, they're right there. They're right the fuck there. And I'm not even gonna eat one right now, but I'm gonna go get tattooed. But I wish that I could have hung out a lot more. But in the 3 years that I was there at DM, I was always gone. And I know you were always busy and gone, or we were always deploying. It was a high tempo fucking thing. Mm-hmm. Now, from that time or the time in the military, would you change anything? Would you look back and say, I'm not talking about people, but I'm talking about maybe places, assignments, doing anything that would have just piqued your interest a little bit more?
Like I said, Tucson is amazing. I mean, Tucson is my jam. I love it. I am Oklahoma. I miss it. I still listen to everything I can about Oklahoma, and not just about football, but
there's not much. So there's not much.
Yeah, it's smaller than Texas, but trust me, it doesn't take you a day and a half to drive through. But anyways.
Yeah, but you drive through shit. Mud huts, and it's like being in Afghanistan, only red.
That's what he says. But trust me, it's not. It's a great state. But
what's come out of Oklahoma? We've had NASA. We got everything.
NASA.
You guys, yeah. Houston, we got a problem.
Exactly. Houston, there's the problem.
God damn it. We got beach. We got semi-mountains. You guys got flat land.
My wife is from Texas, and she tried to move away from there.
No.
Don't hold that against her.
No, because she married your. I'm gonna stay quiet. She fucking looked at me right now, and I don't like it.
No, she knows. She did everything she can to move away from Conroe, Texas. So, anyways.
Conroe, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Ain't nothing there either, except for sweat. But anyways, I wish I would have moved more. Like, I wish I'd have, now that I've been, moving around a lot, because one thing that the Air Force taught me late in my life was every 2 years, have fun with life, take those chances. So I wish I would have not stayed in Alto 6 years and DM for 10 years.
Oof. God, that's a long fucking time.
Yes, and then about I came up here. I was in one assignment, kind of locked in for 4 years, then jumped into another assignment for 2 years, still at Hill, but the tenant wing, and then shot off to Albuquerque for 2 years, and then back here, and then pretty much if you're not happy, or your personal life is not good, you're not happy, your mental life is not good, then look for a change. That's the best thing I tell you. Look for a change. So, and my biggest regret being in the military is I had every opportunity to get over to Europe, and I didn't make that. I mean, since I've retired at 17, I've been to just about every country in Europe I could to, even Russia. Been to Russia.
Really?
Yeah.
Pre-war, I'm assuming.
Yeah, pre-war. They frown upon it now, especially with my current level. So,
yeah, I get it.
Anyways, I wish I would have left bases every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, that is true. Enjoy the military. They get to send you places, and they pay for everything. Mm-hmm. So why wouldn't you? One more thing before we go. What advice would you give to somebody that's still in, somebody that just joined, somebody that's about to join or wants to join, or somebody about to retire?
So for somebody that's just about to join the military, I would tell them to take every advantage they have. And what I mean by that is there is a lot to do outside that dorm room, or outside that house, or outside that wherever the Air Force, wherever the military puts you, you make that life. You got to get off that base. You got to go see the sights. You got to go. And currently, with now cell phones, you don't have to ask. You don't have to go to the library and read or get a map. You can just jump on what's the 10 best things to do right around me and just go do them all.
Except if you're in Clovis.
Oh yeah, Clovis.
Then you're fucked. You might as well just stay in your dorm room.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, don't do that.
Yeah. Well, you're next to a slaughterhouse, but that is. I mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
But honestly, do what you can. For people currently in the military, take full advantage of everything you can. Invest. 401k. There's not a better plan than that current plan right now. Write your congressman, tell him to bring back the 50% retirement thing. That's real.
Oh yeah, because what is it now?
It's all jacked up. I couldn't even.
30% plus
I don't
your
think I don't think you
401k.
get anything. I think it's just 401k. I think.
No. They have something,
Oh, okay.
but you know what? I got to get back and have another benefits podcast because that is a very valid point. I forgot about that.
Write your congressman. Tell him that you need to bring back the 50% because that happens too. When I joined the military in 1990, I was only supposed to get 40% of my retirement. By the time that I re-enlisted, I got 50% of my retirement. So, and now after staying in as long as I did, I mean, hell, my house is paid for.
62% retirement now.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, my house, my mortgage, my utilities, and some groceries for my daughter, all by retirement. So everything I make, Benny's. No. And for people retiring, hey man, those rules that we live by in the military, still live by them. And I'm just gonna say, don't eat that chocolate cake at 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, go for runs. Go do what you got to do. Keep that body healthy. The average retiree makes it to hey, 10 years, alcohol, it's real. I'm trying to pick on my liver. You're married to what I was married to, you have to as well.
I'm not laughing.
But anyways,
I'm not laughing.
Just make those conscious decisions about your health. And if something's going on, and something mentally or physically, go get it checked out the minute it happens. The littlest things will spark you off, just like your last episode where you talked about some stuff. And it just takes something, and I get that way too. And it's a bad day. And for us, how we used to live and our stress of our lives, it takes us like 2 or 3 days. It's almost like a bender where it takes us 2 or 3 days to kind of calm down, and that's bad for you. That's bad for your heart. It's bad for your it's bad for your fitness. And as long as you're going to get that money, you might as well just live as long as you can. Keep that thorn in the government.
No, he's definitely right. Enjoy yourself, but I mean, I just was told that I need to start working out and doing things again, so God, hurts my fucking soul. Because I don't know why she would tell me that.
Why? Proof is in the podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about. So it's hanging out with people like this that fucking create this. And I didn't say any of those things about his wife. He did. Look, I'm pointing the finger. And she's looking and laughing and she's red right now. Just saying.
I'm gonna pay for this later, folks.
Yeah, I am waiting to see the message in the morning.
We're both. He's got a tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo.
And it ain't gonna be one that was done by a professional. Man. But I appreciate it. This was fun.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
We will definitely do this again because I am gonna be up here often, and you're gonna move to Tucson probably within the next 5 years. I would say.
No, 10. I got 10 years.
Oh, okay. I don't know that I'm gonna be there.
You'll still be there.
No.
You won't move to that worst state in the union, Texas. Hey, who's trying to break up the union? California and Texas.
California doesn't count. Texas has every right. We don't like your policies. I mean, we're not gonna get into politics, but you know. It's all right. Whatever.
By the time he's ready to move to California or Texas, you know what I'm saying.
I don't know why I did this with him, but it's okay because the last laugh is gonna be with me because his wife is gonna stick those fucking balls right to his leg. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy. But
True.
I appreciate it. Thank you. To everybody out there, enjoy life like he does. Like he has a good time. Yeah, he is old as fuck and has a young daughter. But I saw it earlier. That is his love in his life. And I mentioned that. Make memories. Enjoy. Have fun. Because that's what matters. At the end, none of this shit that you have, none of it. This t-shirt, rings, watch, anything, nothing. The money that you have in the bank, you can't take it with you. But you can take those fucking memories.
Yes, you can. And you got to build them with as a family.
Yep. And I do it all the time. We're gonna take another trip for New Year's. And we're gonna go to spooky shit because that's what they fucking want to do. No. I want to go to the beach and these motherfuckers want to go to spooky shit. Guess who's fucking going to spooky shit? Because Dad's paying. But it's okay.
Go see some spooky shit.
But it's okay because they would rather do that than have the superficial shit of the beach and all that other stuff. So I really do appreciate that my kids do that. And take your kids to do that. Take your family to do that. Enjoy yourself. Mm-hmm. But it's been a pleasure.
It's been awesome.
I'm going to say thank you to you guys who watch. Like, share, comment, and pass it on to people. Like, definitely pass it on. Word of mouth. It's continually growing. If you like the shirt and you want one, hit me up. Facebook page, I put it on the comments or I put it on the description. And go have fun. If you want to be on the podcast, and I've had people reach out to me recently, back home, do it. Let's do it. You see, we have a good time. We laugh. Mm-hmm. I don't need to have known you for 20 years. Like, I didn't really want to fucking know him for 20 years, but he was kind of an asshole. No, he wasn't really an asshole. I was more the asshole. And I'm way younger, too.
I think we were both assholes.
And I'm prettier, too.
Yeah, he was prettier.
No. I'm still prettier.
I'm not going to lie. He was prettier.
I'm still prettier.
Back in those days. He was prettier back in those days.
I was a fucking pretty boy. I still am a fucking goddamn pretty boy.
He used to have muscles, and I never saw him with a shirt on.
Yeah, that's true. That is goddamn true.
But
now I have to leave it on. Like, there's no fucking way. Goddamn. He was checking me out. See, that's what Oklahoma fans do. But again,
you guys have to rely on something because you can't rely on your football team.
I don't know. We've beaten you a couple of years in a row.
But did you guys beat me last year? Or beat OU?
Oh no, that was a fucking close game. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this. It hurts my feelings because they cheat all the time. But
Sooner softball. How's that, Texas?
God, that one fucking hurt because my daughter was watching and she's like, I don't know who to root for because she was naming players on OU. And then she was like, but I'm a Texas fan. But I'm a... God! And then you guys fucking won and fucking stupid shit. Four in a row. Good for you girls, but fuck you guys. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thanks, bud.
Thanks. Thank you.
Cheers if you have anything left in there.
Cheers.
And we'll see you again soon. I got another podcast tomorrow. I'm excited.
Awesome.
Retired Navy 04.
Cool. She should be way more entertaining than this one.
I'll send pictures of his fucking balls stuck to fucking sides. Talk to you later, guys.
Thanks.